Hello, Eben Pinion here with another multi-tool review for you, and this is on the new Leatherman Surge. This came out, I think, in 2013, sorry. And it comes with either the leather case, as you see here, or a nylon case. This leather case has a button closure, vertical or horizontal carry, a few loops here, pockets here to carry other stuff in, and there's a pocket in the back. Now pops the tool. In here, that you get in this little flap is one of the extra blades. I will be talking about that in a minute. But yeah, this is the redesigned Surge. And the Surge has been one of my favorite multi-tools of all time. Especially the original was definitely one of my all-time favorites to carry. And this one has a few differences. On the outside it looks a bit different than the original, but for the most part it keeps the same overall design, just redoes a few things. So going into it, here's the clip point blade, just over 3 inches. It's flat ground, made out of 420HC, and every tool on the outside locks up with a liner lock. There is the nice beefy pair of scissors, like on the original, only the difference between this and the original is that the original had some plastic pad right here for your thumb. This one's just one solid piece, and it works just as good. And then there's the fully serrated blade, which is flat ground, and then the chisel grind on the edge. It's made out of 420HC. And then here's the blade changer. The blade changer on this is a bit different than on the original. The original was just one piece here that you pull out. But on this one, it has a couple pieces. It has this little pressure plate, and then this slider. Pull that out, and notice that the shanks on these have a hole in them for the pressure plate, so it holds a lot more solidly. And again, you can use, like on the original, you can use different blades that have this same shank, T-shank, and with this pressure plate it allows it to hold those a lot better than they did on the original. But this, like the original, comes with your standard wood saw or your 3-sided file, which has the coarse file, the middle saw, or the diamond coated file. And they come in the pouch. So that's very nice. Okay. Now opening it up, of course have the ruler, inches, centimeters. And then what's a little bit different on this than on the original Surge is that these are a little bit more boxy pliers. You still have the needle nose regular pliers, and then the regular wire cutters and hard wire cutters. But the difference on these is these are replaceable 154 cm wire cutters. Then you have the stranded wire cutter down here, and then the wire crimper. So same basic setup as the original, but you see that the plier heads are just not, the plier head isn't as smooth and rounded and as pointed as in the original. And the wire cutters are 154 cm and replaceable. On the inside here, we have an awl with a sewing eye, a large flathead, and a small flathead, and they all lock with the rocker lock system. Everything on the inside does. The difference here is that in the original there is a small bit driver with a small flathead or Phillips that you can change about. So they switched it out and then put in the small flathead. And on this side we have the can opener, bottle opener, wire stripper, and then the large bit driver with the number 1, number 2 Phillips, and then the 3/16 flathead. And another difference is that when the pliers are open, that the handles are actually spaced a little bit further apart when you're gripping it. When in the original they're closer together. But other than that, I mean, this is a good multi-tool. I really like the redesign. Aesthetically, the original is much more pleasing to my eye, but I carried this around. When I first got this one, I switched out my original to carry this one, and I carried this one for a good while, and it hadn't let me down. And it's a very good multi-tool, and I do recommend it. I think it's very, very good and very tough. You definitely can take a beating and keeps on ticking. I mean, it is a very high quality multi-tool and highly recommended by me. So that is my review on the new Surge by Leatherman. Thanks for watching, and God bless.